Yo, yo, yo. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day, getting after it, taking action, all that good stuff. We got the free class going on in 90 minutes from right now. So links down below for that. Make sure you guys are all signed up. We'll be hanging out for probably another 2 hours or so on that stream tonight, showing you step by step everything you need to do, answering your questions, all that good stuff. It'll be a good time. Showing you some info we typically don't share as well. So make sure you guys are on that call, and we'll see you in a little bit. What's up, Mark? How's it going, man?
Like some really good sourcing stuff, especially too, and everything. So it's gonna be a vibe. What's up, family? Yeah, good to see you in here. Mark, good to see everyone here on Instagram tuned in. We got the free live training going down in an hour and a half at 7 p.m. Eastern. Should be good. And then any questions you guys got, please feel free to fire away on too. We'd love to help. It's a beautiful day in Miami. It's a great day to generate some wealth. Hi, it's cold as hell. Oh no. Okay. Unfortunately, I can help with a lot of things. I can't help with that.
we can't change the weather, unfortunately. We're still working on that one.
Okay, here we go. Miles, do you have any videos that go into reverse sourcing other than the recent one you posted? Yeah, so I have several just on my channel. Warner does as well. But the big thing is that with reverse sourcing, there's honestly not really much to it. You obviously are just looking inside the storefronts of other people, but the differentiating factor isn't really doing like anything fancy. It's when you Google the products, it's knowing how to acquire discount code. There are discounts on those websites, right? Which could be coupon codes via the cashback extensions. It could be coupon codes via the email and account sign up pop-ups you guys see. It could be discounted gift cards via Card Bear and Top Cashback. It could be waiting for Valentine's Day when the retailer runs a sale, right? It's all about the discounts. That's where all the money is, guys.
Yep.
What up?
What up, Aaron? How's it going?
How long does it take Nike to approve to sell their products? Should be. It's probably going to take you 2 to 4 attempts, so probably around a week. I have many OA product. Awesome. I'm happy for you, my friend.
Great. Keep finding more. Go find twice as many now.
Yeah, because there's only 2 ways to grow this business, right? You can either find more products or you can sell more of the products you're already selling, right? So doing both of those, and you'll probably end up making more money. Yes, glad to see you, brothers. Vibes.
What's up, Con?
Cool. Okay.
How long does it take you to get approved to sell any products? Usually within like a couple days, they'll get back to you. If they did not approve you, then apply again. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, here we go. I opened up an FBA last week, still learning what I need to get started selling, any equipment. Yeah, so really all you need is you want to go on the UPS website and get some of the 4x6 shipping labels that are completely for free. You can get basic boxes for free from USPS if you want to do FBM orders. You're going to get pen gear boxes. That's pen gear from Walmart for.
You were calling them the red colorway the other night,
well,
right?
No, it's the blue colorway though, because the reds are the mediums, right? The blues are the largest, right? But you could use the red ones if you wanted to, right?
We always use the reds,
but they're called pen gear ones, right? At Walmart, tape gun at Walmart. Other than that, there's really not kind of a ton that goes into it. Maybe if you're on a decent amount of capital, you can get a fancy label printer. Is the training live on Instagram? Nope. So you can register to join the call at the link in my bio. What to do when someone tanks the price while it was up? Inbound shipping is still on the way to Amazon. As a beginner, it's a bummer. It's just part of it, man. That's a good lesson right now when you're not buying a ton of stuff. Right.
Yeah. Look at the data. Look at the data the day you bought the item and see if there was like a warning flag, something you see people talking about where maybe the sellers were starting to trickle up or something like that. Like every time you end up buying a product that isn't as profitable as you'd like try to learn something from it at least. Like you're paying for lessons basically.
Yeah, and pretty much always the answer is that it was really easy to find, right? Over time, you guys are going to get so much better at sourcing, as in you're going to know about a lot of discounts newer sellers aren't going to know about. So you're going to be able to find products properly that they can. And that's the key to all this stuff.
Yep. How do you search for multiple ASINs for the same item? That's a great question. A lot of times like a certain ASIN might be way more profitable or like a multi-pack. So whenever you're sourcing products, pop open click SellerAmp and then enter in like the product title, and that'll show you all the different multi-packs, all the pack of. So like, if you're looking at a vitamin product or something like that, like it'll pull the title automatically, and then you can also add like pack of, and then you see all the 6-pack, you see the 8-pack, like whatever it is. You need to see all the ones that aren't, even if it doesn't necessarily have the right UPC, like you're definitely on the right track.
Yeah, that's absolutely spot on. As well as the cool thing is too, if you're doing a lot of reverse sourcing, aka looking inside of people's storefronts, you're gonna come across, you're gonna see like people who are smart are gonna have that in play all the time. Still no haircut. I didn't say I was gonna get a haircut. I'm becoming more confident. Attaboy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Workshop at 7. Yes, sir. Workshop going down at 7. Make sure you get registered for that. Link in bio. Okay. Hey, guys. I got closed. Is there anything I can do? My delivery all just came today. I'm waiting for restaurants for manual approval. Dude, so yeah, you can just resubmit with the new info that they're giving you.
Yeah, just keep resubmitting, and then also like submit the paper invoice, submit the tracking info, like anything you can do that has extra info. Your beanies came today without wrap. Does that mean you have to buy clear poly bags to prep them? Yes. If there's anything of your product that should not touch a conveyor belt, then you need to bag it. So like shirts, socks, beanies, all that kind of stuff all needs to go in poly bags.
The cool thing is this time of the year is the perfect time to move beanies too. And depending on what brand they're from, they might be super FBM friendly. So that's like totally worth checking on that listing if you can FBM it, and then tossing it up with 0-day handling time. Okay. What's the best method? I can't find any products anymore. So, all right, if you're asking that question, you should be reverse sourcing, right? So looking inside the storefronts of other sellers, right? The key though, is that it is insanely easy to find fast selling items. The hard part is finding them profitably, right? And that you can open up 10 storefronts in the next 10 seconds and instantly see tons of products that have a low sales rank that have other sellers on them. Right? And if other sellers are on them, they're making money. Therefore, they probably found it somewhere profitably, which means we can too, which means we need to get fancy and dig for those discounts on those different websites. The nice part is that you're rewarded incredibly well for doing that, because if you keep track of them over time in a spreadsheet or memorize them eventually, it makes the whole process substantially easier, and you end up being a lot more effective with the stuff you're doing.
Yeah. If you're asking that question though, come to the class in
Big
like
time.
80 minutes, I guess at this point. We'll be dropping all the beginner stuff you need to know, plus some high level stuff you won't see that we typically don't share.
Yeah, that's a good point too, Con. Yeah, like January naturally is the worst month of the year. Okay, hi, do we need a seller permit? So Kathy, you don't need one. However, it's definitely not going to hurt to have one, because that's going to let you be able to avoid sales tax, specifically when you're buying product in store as well as buying product wholesale. And occasionally it's going to work for online arbitrage if one of the websites accepts it. So for example, like if you Google Walmart tax exempt, you'll be able to see it on there.
Yep. January is definitely not the worst month of the year. January is pretty good.
Well,
like sales wise and stuff.
For most people though, like compared to like
usually like March is like the worst for OA.
I would say Q1 especially. Yeah. And then February, the problem with February is 28 days. Right. So that is small.
Yeah. It's I remember there was one February where I was about to like hit a milestone, but if it was a longer month, I think it was like maybe like 100K or something like that, like back in the day.
What about the sticky residue after removing stickers? Don't remove the stickers. Just cover them with the blank FNSQ. That's a waste of time. In many cases,
cover it.
Sticker. Oh, my boy AT in the building. Yes, sir. What up, Amazon Trapper? Yes, sir. Where's the class going to be at? So you just register for it at the link in the description. It's like a private software you use, basically.
Yeah. Big group call, basically.
Like college, but you'll actually learn something. You can always ask if a supplier accepts tax down forms. 1,000%, David. That's fantastic advice. Yeah, that's a really good, that's a very, very good play.
For sure. Do you have to take the price tag off? You can just SKU label over it if it's easy to do it that way, because then it's something you have to do anyway to like dual purpose, basically.
Like you remember all the old school YouTubers back in the day? There'd be like 56 supplies for prep and shit, and in the modern era, it's like, all right, you get the free labels from UPS, you get the free boxes from USPS, and you put them on, and that's that. Like the standards used to be so much higher pre-COVID.
I mean, it was always like that. There just wasn't people like.
Oh, you had dudes talk like the fucking scraping the thing off. No need to do that. Just put the FNSQ label on, get it out, post another video on Twitter, get back to the Zoom call with the boys and buy more product. Can I get a shout out, please? Of course you can, MJ Health and Fitness. Y'all go check out my boy right there. How long is the class tonight? So it's gonna be right around an hour and a half, 2 hours. But even if you're there for part of it, you'll get some good info.
Yep. You missed the call. The call did not yet happen, Omar. Yeah. So you're in luck.
I don't know what time zone you're on, brother Omar.
Yeah.
MJ, I got you, brother. Yeah, hit that like button too.
Your apply to sell button is grayed out on any ASIN you tried. New account. You probably didn't pick a condition first. You have to pick a condition first.
And you also definitely don't have multiple accounts either. But
I think they're just saying that they're a new seller.
Oh, my bad. I completely read that wrong. I thought it said I tried new account. Here in California, LOL, I hate that. Really? That's interesting. I mean,
Really?
But that's the thing, Jesse, drop ship some to one of the homies and then have them ship it to you. Like it's worth it.
Yeah. It's like add it to the list of reasons why not to start a business or live in California.
Why are some sellers using FBM and FBA on the same listing? They're addicted to the currency that the government prints at will. They definitely need more of it. That's the reasoning.
Yeah, because it makes more money.
Yeah, like that's a pop, and like that's actually a major hack, honestly. Like you obviously got to have deep pockets to be able to pull it off at scale and stuff. But like there's like in the buy box algorithm, like there's no formula for this, but if you're on a listing more, you get more buy box share naturally. So that's like a really good hack we've used over the years.
Yeah, like the actual meta, if you truly maximized every listing, you would do both, because you'd FBM the day you get the item, you'd FBA, and it'd be in stock by the time you've sold through a lot of your FBM.
Choosing a condition worked. Don't know how I missed that. Hey, no problem, Izzy. That's what we're here for. Good work. Good work.
Sweet.
I like FBA because they favor prime. Yeah, some listings there are going to be FBM friendly too, though, right? And especially like the lower the competition, the higher the chance of that is as well.
More coverage. Yeah, exactly. You notice your FBM listings are selling a lot faster than FBA. Interesting. Yeah, it can definitely be the case on some, especially if it was like a couple weeks ago and the warehouses are like going crazy with Q4 volume. They're going to favor the buy box for FBM whenever it's getting busy at the warehouse, basically.
Spot on. Isn't buy box rotated? Oh yeah, for sure. But you want to get as much of it as possible, and you want every, obviously like reviews aren't super important, but they definitely don't hurt, right? To, you sell more items and such, right? Like being on the listing longer definitely doesn't hurt. It helps your buy box share. We don't really know the formula for that. Oh, brother Omar's over in the UK. Okay. Yeah. All right. 7 p.m. Eastern, brother. 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah.
Angel said he licks the the price tags off. That's fire. Interesting strategy. I like it.
But it's priced accordingly with FBA. Yeah, Alliance World, that's going to happen occasionally, not super often. Give Amazon a call in that case.
Yep. New to Amazon sourcing first products listing you're looking at has only FBM, no FBA. So Amazon, it could be Amazon shows only having the buy box. Interesting. If Amazon is the only one who has the buy box, then you can't compete. But if you're saying that it's only FBM buy box, then make sure it's not hazmat. And if it's not, then go for it.
That's an incredibly very well detailed question for a beginner, though, Christy.
Yeah.
Like whatever content you were watching, I hope it was ours, right? It's working out. Like
your things are clicking. Like you'll get it pretty quick.
That's an incredibly well worded question for a beginner, and just like a good thing you're thinking of. Now it could be though. Here we go. Listings that don't have a buy box. Certain listings. Right? They won't have a buy box, and then randomly Amazon will go back in stock. It drops the price down and they do have a buy box. It could be that.
Yeah. Something like that. You've been watching us. Well, glad we've been able to help, clearly.
Does the buy box switch as soon as you sell one unit? No, there's no set formula to it. That would get really messy. No. Like, if you're watching the stream with the crew here tonight, right, you'll be holding down buy box, if you're using reprice or if you're on delivery dates.
Yeah, Jay was also asking, how do you win the buy box? Basically, if you have the fastest delivery time and the price of the buy box, not always the lowest price, you're at least matching the buy box price, then you'll usually get rotation. There's a lot of like other small factors that can give you like little bumps, but those are the big ones. Yeah,
like the vast majority of the time too. And the cool thing is, right, on the delivery date side of things, that's like primarily an FBM thing that you have control over. If it's FBA, you kind of just got to wait for stuff to check in and everything. But the cool thing is, like, you guys will see once you get in rhythm with the stuff, like it really comes together nicely.
Yep.
Ooh, I've never heard of that, Angel. I'm Googling that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one either. Message on Seller Central from a customer claiming to be Vanit. Yeah, add them to the pile. Though, especially when they're like a buyer message, it's usually just other sellers trying to scare you off the listing or something. I would only take it seriously when it's like a cease and desist type packet you get mailed, basically.
Okay, so interesting fun fact here, Warner. So Reprice IQ is the rebrand of Caleb and the Boys' old repricer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Damn, and it has like the same branding. Oh, it's nostalgic. I'm not gonna lie. Do I need to undercut FBA sellers as an FBM? Absolutely not. You're gonna look at where the other FBM sellers are getting buy box, and probably sell where they're getting buy box.
Yep. Saw a post about inventory being stranded, sold without payment for months during expiration. Well, not exactly sure what you're talking about.
I mean, that dude fucked something up. I can guarantee.
Inventory being stranded, sold out. Yeah, if it's probably like he just like wasn't taking care of his inventory or something then.
Your videos are simple enough to understand. Also, I have SellerAmp. Hell yeah, dude. Hell cool. Yeah. And then so a bunch of you guys just joined on Instagram too. We got the free training going down in an hour 15. You can get registered for at the link in bio if you're interested. How do y'all do your accounting? So it's a combination of Amazon software, QuickBooks, and then CPAs. The cool thing is it's actually a lot less work once you kind of understand, once you've done it a couple times, like each year. Like I had some major breakthroughs last year. I'm not gonna lie. Like it used to take forever. And then like I realized that you can download like certain reports and stuff and then get it organized. Like,
I've started grinding away, like looking at transactions and stuff. Like
that. I mean, I can put you guys on some game if you really like. You download the whole credit card statement. A to Z it by the type of retailer or by the name of the retailer. Categorize each one, A to Z that, and then now you have all your categories immediately there within like 10 minutes.
Where that gets hairy is like Walmart type, where you're like buying stuff, but you're also buying supplies and like.
Well, but you can get, I mean, like at the end of the day, it's an expense regardless. But talk to your CPAs on that stuff.
That's that's getting.
Well, and the cool thing is you can tell the amounts different too. Ideally you use different cards.
Talk to your CPA. That's too much tax talk.
Can you elaborate how I would understand why they don't have buy box? So you look at who's getting the buy box. Yeah. Like sorry, Tina, I assume you're near. Sorry. So you hit data and then buy box statistics. And then you look at who else getting the buy box. And very, 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 the vast majority of the time, it's everyone who's priced competitively and their inventory's checked. I should probably add my Twitter handle to my name. So we're just thinking out loud here, Angel. I think that makes sense.
How do you keep track of your inventory stock? Just there's some softwares out there that can help you track it, but also mostly just kind of knowing what you have at that time. Check your orders every day, see what you're about to go to stock on, see what you can restock.
I come across lists with no FBA sellers. Should I be nervous to list as first one? So the key here, my brother in Christ, is your grandparents were getting sent to fight. They were getting forced to get sent thousands of miles away to go to war, right? So you can't be nervous about anything in regards to getting rich with Wi-Fi money. It's just not going to work if that's the mindset we're going into it with. So you do have to make sure it's not hazmat. You obviously do have to make sure it's profitable and such. But I mean, I love the idea of just FBM in that if you're worried about it,
Yep. Oh, what up? We got the Prep Talk podcast in the building. Could be a fish.
They're getting like sister shows and brother shows out here. They got
could have been a fish.
Shopping left and right. Check out the boys right there. Yeah.
What's your opinion on the companies that offer to ungate for you? They are scammers because all the information is out there for free, and we have shared it. And all you have to do is watch a YouTube video.
Yeah, just watch those.
What's wild is they'll charge people like $1,000 for for like a 1-page PDF that just says like go to Eastpay or like.
And the irony is that you actually still end up being super profitable on it, but like the key is you guys, if you guys are in here with us, you're obviously not gonna have to pay for it.
Yeah, no need.
If the number of sales is low, does that mean a product will not sell? If the number of sales is low and the Kiba chart looks bad, yes. Is FBA generally better for profit margins than FBM? It's a listing by listing specific, honestly. It kind of depends on the weight and shit like that too. And everything. But in general, FBA is superior just for like scalability and such, delegating and such and everything. But like certain items are going to be better FBM, and you're going to see that on the SellerAmp profit calculator.
Yep. Can you send 3 singles in place of a 1 3-pack? As long as it's all bundled together and people aren't, as long as there's no like special packaging that people want the 3-pack in, you can bundle it together and that's fine.
That's sauce right there.
Yeah. And you can also break down multi-packs if it's the same exact product. Like there's a lot of times where maybe the 1 count isn't profitable, but you can buy the 6 count that's like packaged together. And then when you split it up, it's cheap enough to make money.
Okay. Have you sourced at Costco before? A little bit back in the day. It's a little bit harder to find stuff there. And I mean, just to keep it a buck with you guys, any video you see of a very, very heavy product, they're doing RA with, they're doing fraud labels. So like that, like I appreciate getting people into the space. I don't appreciate lying to them and such. So I wouldn't worry about Costco, man.
Yeah, that is there's some decent stuff at Costco, but that's more like a wholesale basis type stuff.
It's the same thing with Walmart, honestly, too. Like there's a ton of good stuff there too. What is the minimum monthly sales quantity a product needs to have for you to try to resell? So yeah, I'd recommend, 100 minimum sales per month. But if there's something that, for whatever reason, it looks like it's moving good on the Keepa, it could have 6 sales per month, theoretically. Like you'll be able to tell if something's selling well via the Keepa chart too.
Yep. Only seller for facial serum. Listing is in bolds. I mean, they have the buybacks. Check the buyback stats on SellerAmp, Jesse, and if they have like 100%, then I would probably avoid, especially if the brand themselves is selling. But otherwise, you're probably good.
Is there any limit to what products you can sell without setting up a registered company? Nah, print the wealth, Craig. Print the wealth. Your brain wants you to think making money is complicated, takes this requirement, that requirement, this video, this form. And then meanwhile, there's a 19-year-old who just went in and started scanning product and he's moving way quicker.
Yeah, it's a disease. Everybody thinks that starting a business, making money on your own is like this big monumental task when you're like a week away from it. Literally, you're a week away from your first online dollar.
Yeah, you drive to Goodwill, right? You take out the phone, you scan the barcodes, right? You go on Side Hustle Experiments Instagram, you scroll back to 2019, you take the free book flyer, right? You post the free book flyer on your Snapchat story. You catch a couple strays, you got to block a couple accounts, right? But the key is that, right, the girl you went to 2nd grade with, right? Her mom's a teacher, she's retiring, she's got a ton of textbooks. She doesn't want to carry out of the elementary school classroom she's been in for 26 years. She wants to give you them, right? And then there we go. Now you got a bunch of free product. That's like a true story too.
No, I did that exact thing with college professors.
Right there. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I've got a bunch of old books. Come clean them out.
So this is a good question, J2 Shifty. If you got ungated in beauty, do you just get ungated in that brand that you got ungated from, or any brand that's in beauty? The cool thing is the beauty category is actually an auto ungate for a lot of people these days. So ungating is typically going to be brand by brand, and even some beauty brands are going to be auto ungate too, like a lot of the smaller ones. And the cool part too is if we want to keep getting gangster with that stuff, basically every small beauty brand, the inventory only comes from the brand website. Therefore, go to all of them, make accounts on all of them. When they email you that they have a site-wide sale going on, now you know that some of that inventory is going to be profitable.
Yep. Good BSR sells 300 per month, 300,000 a month. I've never seen 300,000 a month. I don't know that is the right thing.
I mean, it sounds like it's pumping regardless though.
Yeah, it's probably pumping. 6 in stock, not going out of inventory. They probably have their offer count limited. So if you have a max order quantity limit, then you can't see. 300 sales a month. Okay, I was about to be like, I've seen like 10,000. I've never seen 300,000 a month.
I think I've seen more than like a couple thousand. Yeah, is that the same with grocery? It's the same with every brand. But honestly, dude, with grocery, like I'd be shocked if any grocery brands are ungated or are not autoed, honestly. And if you're
most of them are, yeah.
Oh,
like
really?
Starbucks, like, or as far as like auto ungated, yeah. Starbucks, like the really big grocery brands are going to be gated, but there's so much auto ungating grocery.
Yeah, Equate's like an auto ungate for like half of people I've seen.
Pretty sure you can't sell that as of like a year ago.
Equate,
yeah.
Oh,
unless I'm tripping.
Oh no, I was just making a video. Like there's like a bunch of people on that stuff. Yeah.
All right, cool.
The Walmart brand, yeah.
Yeah, we used to crank it. They went gated and I just stopped, but maybe it's back. Maybe it's back.
Yeah,
that's cool.
There's actually a couple of those Walmart brands that are cool.
Oh yeah, it is back. Fire.
Oh damn, so it was gone. Okay.
Yeah, it was gone for a second.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Costco doesn't work to ungate. Yes, it does. It's just like if anywhere is going to work, Costco.
Yeah, like the biggest wholesaler in the world, I would say should work.
Okay, here we go. Very good question. Does few historical sellers mean that a product should always be avoided? Absolutely not. We gotta change that or something. But yeah, no. So private label just means low competition. It's on you to identify whether the people on that listing are other resellers or the brand themselves.
Yep.
What have you guys used to write off in taxes? Whoa, the IRS entered the chat. There's CPA YouTubers who are licensed, have actual credentials, college degrees, yada, 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 to tell you about that stuff. So watch them, not us, in regards to that.
Hello, sir. Please give me a list of everything that you deducted on your taxes this year.
So Uncle Flips on January 24th at 5:55 do you feel
And you
like
start asking weirdly specific questions.
yeah, dudes really do incriminate themselves left and right on the internet.
It is wild. I saw a wild video the other day. She's like looping like from her own LLCs to like boost your credit or something, like just
love that
blatant
stuff.
fraud.
I know,
Blatant
it's
fraud.
so yes, yeah. I live for those videos.
It's like, homegirl, you are committing fraud on TikTok right now.
My favorite, I saw this lady, it was a while ago. She's probably in jail. But she was, and I don't even know, I don't even have an opinion on this, but she was saying how you need to, if you take student loans, you need to open up a business, put the debt on the business, and then bankrupt the LLC. I have no idea. I don't even, like, I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that, but I
That sounds like great TikTok money advice there.
Yeah. Like you guys got to be very careful who you're listening to on the internet. Like I can show you.
Says two people on the internet.
Well, exactly. But there's a lot of stuff I can't show you.
Yeah.
Y'all got to be getting professional advice on this.
What live events and resources can you use from us? We got the free class going on in an hour. So make sure you register for that. That'll be good. A lot of info we don't share publicly. And then just dive through our free course videos. Just look on YouTube, like Flips for Miles free course, Fields of Profit free course. Hop in the free Discord we have as well, and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's just an automated system. Like, life is way too short to look at what Amazon said when they declined you on an ungate. Just keep resubmitting. Trust us, we got you. For how much cost to send products to Amazon for a beginner is better, FBA or FBM? The cool part is FBA shipping is actually free for most people, like your first $100 or $200, which is awesome. It's really, really cheap regardless. I would do a little FBM, little FBA. What up, A's in FBA? KB Flips. Damn, a bunch of celebrities just tapped in with the boys. Can I list the identical product FBM and some as FBA? Do I have to create 2 listings? It's easier if you create 2 listings, but you definitely don't have to.
Yeah, you probably want 2 SKUs on that.
It's easier with reprice. Yeah, it's a prep center. It's a better system.
What does it cost to send products to Amazon? About 30 or 40 cents a pound, depending on how full your box is. And for a beginner, it's better to FBM if you can. If the listing's able to be FBM'd, it's faster sales and all that. But either works.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, I think for a lot of people, it's free, like your first $100 or $200 too. Where would one start in researching trusted prep centers? So the best way to find a prep center is for sure going to be a referral from other people in the community that you make friends with or that you meet, in a stream like this or on Twitter or Instagram, etc. Right? Other than that, our buddy Clear the Shelf has a really good list on his website. So if you Google Clear the Shelf prep center, you see that. What are the good big booty mixes?
Important question.
There's a bunch of good ones.
You got to get 14. You got to get
that's like the big one. That's like
you got to get 17. You got to get 22.
Yeah, 21's great. 20's really good, especially like the 5-minute mark. 14 brings me back to my college sophomore year dorm room where it was the last.
The older ones are nice, like nostalgia. Yeah,
it was the last time I hung out with these dudes who doubted me heavy, and they could feel my wrath. Miles taught me everything I know. What up, 49? 49. I've been hearing some rumors. 49. I've been hearing some rumors. So Christian, I'm not super familiar with it, but I mean, getting around other Amazon sellers definitely isn't going to be a bad idea.
Never a bad idea.
You'll make way more money like building a social media presence than any live event.
Once you ship an item on Amazon, how long does it usually take for someone to buy? Like a week, you probably make your first sales, and then for everything to fully check-ins, like 2 to 4 weeks, depending on the time of year. How do you find a list of the approved brands you can sell on Seller Central? Beneath both of us is an auto-ungating list, so you can just plug in a bunch of different ASINs with the brand, and then you can see if your account is automatically approved to sell it. So you can check that out.
Is there a starter equipment supply list on Discord? I actually just made a video on that earlier this week, but really all you need, free UPS supplies, shipping labels, free USPS supplies, which are FBM boxes, and then go to Walmart, get 30 up label paper if you want to use an old school printer, if you're a little bit bougier, right? Get a Polono, P-O-L-O-N-O label printer. That is not my private label. I think I should make a private label printer. Either that or a reverse osmosis water machine, but without getting too sidetracked here. Get FBA boxes from Walmart. That's really all tape gun. You already got a lot of the stuff you need, probably.
Yeah, low key, we should crank a label printer private label.
Just allocated at Nike. Let's go, Brian. Let's go. And see, now Brian did that with the cartoon profile picture. So if he can do it with the cartoon profile picture, like the sky's the limit here. Get to it. Is selling in the UK, is there any slight difference in the US? As a beginner, not really, honestly. Okay, here we go. All right, where can you meet other sellers? The vast World Wide Web, the internet superhighway, the most powerful communication tools in human history that cost $0. Posts online. Algorithms are good. There's an insanely small chance that the people you're going to get rich with live in your small town, right? You probably, a lot of the people you're friends with, you're just friends with by convenience. They happen to have been in the same class as you or whatever, right? Meanwhile, the ideal people you want, they're out there on the internet and you'll never find them if you never exist.
Yep.
So it's, yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be different, but, Jesse, like the cool thing is you definitely don't have to, right? It just kind of fast tracks it and such. Oh, the boy Sonny in here. Sonny, I was watching your vlog earlier today. At what point would you transition from FBM to FBA as a beginner inventory amount? It's honestly kind of just ASIN by ASIN, man. Yeah. And like not everything's going to be FBA or FBM friendly, unfortunately.
Yeah, and do both anyway. Like just do like half your inventory, send it to Amazon, pull the other half and try to FBM it, and then even in case it like doesn't sell or anything like that, like you can always FBA it. Or if it does sell, then awesome, you made sales sooner than you expected to.
Okay. Difference between Adidas and Adidas Originals. I don't know why they do stuff like that, but it's literally just the logo. Like one is like a little bit more of an old school Adidas logo, and they're just two separate ungates on Amazon.
Yep. But if you know an Amazon seller, they don't want to give you any gems, it's probably because you're not providing them any value. Like networking and all that is just finding a friend at your sales level that you get along with and you want to grow with. So you're probably talking to a seller that's like way ahead of you or something like that.
Yeah, like you can like, cry about it, or you can go find any of the other millions of other sellers to build with, How does ungating using Amazon work? I don't like recommending you do it just because you got to get like a non-prime business account set up. And what if they change the rule and stuff? It's as simple as just buying 10 of something that Amazon.
Just buy 10. Like buy anything profitable and submit that.
Yeah, it's honestly way easier just to use like the brand website though, and less risky. What's a good group to join in SoCal? So if you have to ask about the group, you're not doing enough on your own to find your people. So like you will find if you post consistently on the internet, you will make substantial progress towards knowing more human beings.
Budget friendly. It doesn't matter what you sell, friend. Like grocery, personal care, whatever you want to do. Like buy profitable stuff. Don't worry about like certain types of products. Just buy data. Buy good data.
What are your top 5 brands to get ungated for starting? Whatever you're finding profitably. The easy places to start are like if you got like Nike out nearby, do Nike. If you got DSL nearby, do that. A lot of Marshalls and smaller brands are going to be auto ungated too, so you can check out that stuff and everything. But it's honestly just like you could spend a couple hours sourcing stuff tonight, and if you're digging around and looking for discounts, you're going to find stuff that's profitable.
Yeah. But, and then it doesn't matter if you're gated or not. Just buy it and submit the invoice. You'll be good.
Okay, what's up, bro? This is my main account, and I just started my Amazon business. But should I make a new account, documenting the journey, or just start on my main account? We a radical idea here: delete the main account, right, and then document on the new account. Do you use Keepa? Yes. Are action figures a good proxy sell? If the sales rank is low and they're profitable, absolutely.
Laugh, you send a lead. That's actually, it's like a play on the classic like content format.
I love that. Yeah, that's
kind of fire.
Yeah. Anyone spring semester starts tomorrow? No.
Unfortunate. Good luck, friendly.
Yeah.
I don't miss doing homework. Not one little bit.
Yeah. You need to be like brokering it and everything. Are shoes your number one proxy sell on Amazon? Whatever's profitable and has a low sales rank is what you should be selling. The product doesn't matter, as Warner was saying a couple minutes ago. It's all just based on like whatever data you're looking at.
Yeah. Obviously don't buy Christmas lights in January and that kind of stuff, but you're just buying data. Yeah,
it's also too, I think a lot of people overestimate seasonality. Don't buy New Year's calendars, right, when it's past a year, but pretty much if the sales rank's 13K on something right now, it's And it's like slides is like, do these slides sell well in the words? The rank's 13K. Of course they do, right? You know, just trust the data, guys. Cool. Sweet. All right. So yeah, we'll be on for a couple more minutes. We're gonna just hop off here and get ready for the masterclass going down in 55 minutes. So make sure you guys get registered for that at the link in bio, link in the description, etc. Yeah, I realized not to buy seasonal stuff. Master clearance go down close. Also, yeah, January's retail arbitrage clearance season. Good work. Awesome work, Brian. Do you need to list the actual product from the auto ungate ASINs? Absolutely not. The cool part is maybe we should add that to instructions if they're not on it, but you don't have to. You don't have to.
I think it's on there.
I think it is too.
Yeah. How do you set up a catch-all email? It's different now. I actually don't know. Like with like the Squarespace, it's through Namecheap now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Or you can also just add a plus after your email address. So like warner@gmail.com, do warner+1@gmail, and then it redirects to whatever's before the plus.
Okay. How is the information used that is needed to be submitted to join the webinar at 7? So we're going to plug it into the dark web, right? We're going to scrape all your information and we're going to sell it to Russia. Dakota. Nice of you to ask there.
You'll be on our list. We'll let you know when we got classes and all that kind of stuff.
BSR is too high. When the Keepa chart looks bad, right? Which is typically going to be above like 150, 200, etc. Mappy selling. See, now here we go. Mappy selling has a goated profile pic. He has the Home Depot boxes right there. So I'm expecting nothing less than an 100K a month in the next 6 months from you, Mappy selling. What up, Miles? Cool. Sweet. All right, guys. So we're going to hop off. We will see you guys in 54 minutes at the free live training, which you can get registered for at the link in bio or the link in the description, depending on what platform you're on. Going to be breaking down step by step how to get started with this stuff, right? As well as some super advanced sourcing strategies, Q&A and stuff where you just, it'll really get you up to speed. Like you're going to leave tonight knowing more than you know now.
Yep.
Right?
It's good. We fine tuned this thing for you guys today. It's good. Lots of sauce, lots of stuff you won't see out there. We'll see you in about an hour, I guess.
All right. See you, brothers and sisters in SAS. Have a great night. See you guys soon.